up, team? This your boy, Mr.Goodbread, and today we talk about this viral photo from Beyonce. All right, guys, listen. Where's all my husbands at, guys? I need you, the husbands, my guys that's husbands, that got long-term relationships. Here's the thing with this, all right? Women go through phases, all right? The woman you bagged 10 years ago is not gonna be the same female you end up with 10 years from then. You know what I mean? Because growth. You should not never be the same person you was when you got with this person. You should have grown up too. You should have grown. You know what I mean? And with growth come change. Change is unpredictable. You know what I mean? So for one, I say that to say, guys, women naturally hit the wall, all right? And when I say hit the wall, that's a mental and it's a physical thing for women, all right? In their head, when women start to lose some options, all right? Or when women start to question their own beauty, they go on what we call a validation binge. You know what I mean? Nowadays, in 2021, social media and these apps is the quickest way for a female, married or single, to get validation sneakily. You know what I mean? Now, Beyonce got Twitter and got Instagram in an uproar right now, all right? Just because you see Beyonce post pictures like that doesn't mean she's seeking validation for any other reason other than she want to make sure she still got it. You guys got to understand. She's an entertainer. I mean, we did a story about something similar to this a while ago where we had Aisha Curry and Steph Curry. Where Aisha Curry, she openly admitted being married, that she wanted guys to still lust over her, even though she had a husband. You see there, guys? Women, at some point in your relationship, your long-term relationship, those of you that's in LTRs, at some point in that LTR, you telling her she beautiful ain't gonna be good enough, sir. It's not gonna be good enough. She gonna need to see it, or she gonna need to hear it from another male, all right? Now, when women are young, they could validate themselves. You know what I mean? That's why you see the 20-year-olds and the late 20-year-olds, they got the cars, they got the handbags, they doing it themselves. They could validate themselves. But it comes a point in time when they get around 35 where those material things is not even good enough for them to validate themselves with. They're gonna need validation from a man. That's why all this, I don't need a man, is a bunch of bull crap, guys. They don't need a whack dude. They don't need an 80% beta male that's running around here. But these women want a man and they need a man, all right? And it shows in how they look and grab for attention. You know what I mean? And in Beyonce case, in my opinion, this was a planned plot strategy to garner some attention. We all know that Corona came, shut everything down. Ain't nothing moving. No, ain't nobody on tour, ain't nobody moving. So when you used to going on tour and your career is entertainment, acting, rapping, singing, you tend to get validation from your fans. But when you enter Corona, ain't nobody validating nobody. So now you stuck sitting around Jay-Z all day. Jay-Z could tell Beyonce she look good all he want to. They've been together too long for her to believe him. And this is about, I want to say 98% of women. It don't matter, including Mrs. Goodbread. Mrs. Goodbread is no exception to this rule. Mrs. Goodbread don't even like social media. But I want to say like every 3 months, once out of the 3 months, I'll go and I'll be flipping through and I see her story and I see a picture of her Nice picture, beautiful picture, but it's a picture there. And women post these pictures. I mean, well, Ms. Goodbread ain't gonna post a provocative picture as that, but that's not her field, you know what I mean? So if she was a model, then that'll be okay. Yes, I'm an alpha male, and if Mrs. Goodbread was an entertainer, she can post a picture like that every now and then, long as she's not making this a daily routine. She can post a picture like that. I'm gonna authorize that, because when you're a man, you know what I mean, those of you husbands, see, I'm not a husband yet, you know what I mean? I don't even know what we're gonna do with that, because me and Mrs. Goodbread understand. Marriage ain't for dudes. Marriage is all for women, all right? Marriage is for women, you know what I mean? And if you're gonna start to get into this marriage stuff, you gonna need to keep your emotions and your feelings in check, especially if you with the girl for a long time, because it gets boring. All right, me and Mrs. Goodbread we got some strategies to where we get away from each other. We get away from each other, because when you around each other and you on top of each other, you gonna need some break. You gonna need a break from each other to get validation. You know, you're gonna need a break. Let me clear it up for the beta males. That's not saying to go let anybody tag your girl. That's saying relinquish some of that cuff. Let her go chill with her friends. Let her go club with her friends. Let her go visit her family. Let her go, bro. That's what I mean by that. Because while she's away doing what she's doing, of course, you're not ignorant to the fact there are going to be some other males over there talking about hi, beautiful, and that's all. That's all she need. Just that. Just allowing her to get a hi, beautiful. You know your girl. You should know your girl. You know your girl not going to act on a hi, beautiful, or is she? Now, if you know your girl going to act on a hi, beautiful, then why you messing with her? Why you investing with her? You see? And that's what beta males don't understand. It allows her to get her much needed validation from an outside source, and it allows me to get much needed validation from an outside source. And that's the way it is. If you ask me, she asked Jay, can she post that? And Jay said, yeah. That's publicity. That all that's gonna do is open the cash registers up at Rock Nation. All right? Best believe Jay-Z is the type of alpha male, and you can see the way he business planned and the way he built his empire. He's 10 steps ahead. Everything that come from that camp was premeditated and determined way before it was done. You know what I mean? I refuse to believe they run a Kardashian regime over there. You know what I mean? And that's all I got to say on that topic, guys. So don't miss the message, guys. I don't care how long you've been with your girl, and you guys y'all can take this approach, or my girl can't post nothing like that, or this. She gonna find a way to do it. She gonna get validation one way or the other. So it'll behoove you when you're messing with a 29% woman, to check your emotions and just be proud that your 29% woman still maintained her physique and maintained her body the way she did, to where she can post a picture like that. Because nowadays we got girls that don't look nothing as good as that, but have the confidence to post a crazy old picture and not even look half as good as that. You know what I mean? Shout outs to Beyonce. Beyonce, much like Mrs. Goodbread and much like all 29% women, ain't no angel. They regular human beings. You know what I mean? And they have heart, they have skin, they have blood, flesh, tears, just like everybody else. You know what I mean? We need to stop praising and worshiping these celebrities, because now you add pressure to the celebrities' life. You force the celebrities to have to maintain and become slaves of their lifestyles. The people do that. You know what I mean? But in any event, this has been my opinion on the picture, the viral photo from Beyonce. And if you ask me, in my opinion, coming from an alpha male, you know what I mean, guys? You know what I mean? I'm valid. You know what I mean? I'm not like those other dating coaches who don't deal with women on a regular. You know what I mean? I have Mrs. Goodbread. It says Mr. and Mrs., but we not married. You know what I mean? But I'm an alpha. She's a 29% female, and we have an understanding, and we have commitment. You know what I mean? And when you have that, you don't need to worry about what the 71% women is saying, and you don't never have to worry about what beta males is saying, because they're always going to have something to say. They are never going to understand how a 29% woman do what she do with a alpha male man, and they're not going to understand what an alpha male man get away with from a 29% woman. They just not. They're going to be amazed at that relationship before they start hating on it. But all right, guys, it's been real.